Welcome back to Oldman Gaming, and welcome back to Gold Mining Simulator Season 35. As you can see, as we were flipping around, there's not too many squares left here. I did get some digging done, yes, done, one of those words. And to get some of this, I just have to, well, I guess we could try to figure out the best way to do this. I don't want to swing it around so much, but and this time I made sure the everything is on, so I'm not like just sending dirt up there to be deleted in the hopper. That was a bit of a issue yesterday. I don't know, I think just the way I'm doing this is going to be the way it has to work. Sound is going all funky. Like I don't hear the music at all. Very weird. Maybe it just turned off, I don't know. Yeah, I thought we'd get a bit more out of here. Maybe we'll get 3K left. 3K, I was thinking 25 to 27K out of this place. So, I mean, it's okay to really get where I need to go. And if we keep getting this, I've heard the map poll for this leaderboard isn't the best. So, or to get a good map, you gotta spend some money. So that's what we're gonna do. Spend some money if we need to. I've only seen 3 maps, but they all sucked. Or was it 4? 3 or 4, I don't remember. But either way, they were not the best. I've seen better, a lot better. I'm not even gonna fight. If I can't reach the dirt, I can't reach the dirt. Guess I'm getting a little lazy, but you know, like when I'm down this far, I'm always like, I just want to move on. I do want to move on. I want to get to where the, you know, where we got a nice huge claim full of gold. This is not full of gold. This is emptied, pretty much emptied. Am I reaching the ground? Not really, but does it matter? It's taking me so long to get over here. There's like still, but that's why I, you know, cleared off that spot. So now that, you know, I'll have a space for the, I knew this would end up happening. I mean, I've dug like this before many times, so you always got to leave a spot for the excavator. Let's take a look at the leaderboards. I'm sure you're all interested in that. So am I. 36, so I mean, we're not too far, not too good either, but you know, it is what it is. Only 110K. I mean, that's nothing. No, it is something. But here we're at 60K. I don't know. That's a lot. Catching up to Vertex Genius, but there's a few good ones up there. Kicking my butt. This guy we haven't heard of before. Billy Bob, you haven't heard of him. No, he's a cool guy. This is Cass, the guy I keep telling you about, who's kind of giving me ideas how to dig better and accelerate. Also, he's helped me a lot with, well, they just, you know, I sit and watch their streams and see how they're doing things different than me, and then I kind of try to incorporate them into what I'm doing. And it works. So, them guys is good. They also have a lot more time, I think, to hang out and just dig. So, and actually I haven't seen any updates from Indy for a while, so I think his computer is still on the fritz, unfortunately. It really sucks. Like, he isn't quite sure what the problem is. And then also now his screen or like monitor was starting to go out, so he may only be down to one monitor. I've been there myself with just one monitor. And then, luckily, well, I just sat, I don't know, several months, and then we always do kind of bigger Christmas gifts, so I decided, well, I'll just get, you know, my wife can get me a monitor for Christmas, and she was happy to do it, so yeah. So, but I've been there, and same with problems with the computer. Been there, done that. Sound sad that you're there, man. Sorry. I know how it is. It had to come at a time when it was leaderboard. He was doing pretty good too. He's on the move. He would have passed me up by far. I would have probably never caught him. So it's a fortunate thing, these computers, and they sometimes get a mess. Like they do something, you have no idea why it's doing it. I didn't check that everything was going up to the you know, I should maybe just not fight it. Maybe not care about it. It's like, what's the point? I'm gonna dig this back a little bit and then we'll switch to the front part here. So this week, yeah, I really do plan to focus on Gold Mining Simulator. Get some work done in here. Yeah, I've started covering the other games I wanted to, and they're taking off pretty good. So thank you all that's been watching the Planet Crafters and Out of Eden. I still got to do some stuff for some other games, but they're a bit on the back burner, so they can wait a little longer. There's time. And we just got the warning or the notice that says, hey, these are the final days. I'm like, no, it's not. There's still like so many days left. And I'm like, God, I forgot. These days go by so fast. Guess what I can do is just that. Go up here and see, make sure it's all falling down where it belongs. Looks like it. We're doing good. We're doing good. Probably should have checked it earlier, but since I left it exactly where, you know, like I left off last night, I didn't see any problem. As long as like everything is turned on, it should all be working. And the good thing about the save is it saves the, and this is also the way you get them to not move, is the what are they called? The Franks. Gosh, my brain is offline today, it seems. But the Franks, they won't move if you have them turned on when you save the game. And so they should have all been turned on and working. I don't know if everything in the power plant was, or I mean the wash plant, but I hit the button, made sure everything was on. About the only thing that's could have a problem is the water, because I don't think I've checked the water for a while. Could run out of water in the tower, we'll see. I'm not too concerned about that. I mean, I doubt we're quite that low. I mean, I did do a couple cleanouts, but it generally takes like a whole day at least to run out of water, so maybe even 2. I haven't really paid attention to how long it really is, so I'll just get this general idea. It's at least a day, possibly 2, because I mean, I don't even go over there often to make sure it's filled up. I'm just like, every once in a while I'm like, oh, maybe I should check my water. Or it runs out and then I'm like, probably should have checked my water. I think those guys are ahead again, so we'll just keep going. Nothing in this wash plant's ever in sync anymore these days. They used to be so perfectly in sync. I do think it was with the invent of the bonus gold that started messing them up. So, I mean, something's messed them up. Yeah, those are the only things that switched so far. The gravel pumps. So they must be, once again, pretty far ahead. Man, I almost need 100k to, like, get onto the board. Well, I only needed 60k, right? But that only puts me 40k away from top 10 in the max gold if everyone just stopped. But this is the time where a lot of the top guys stop and the little underdogs, they start digging and catch up a little bit. So I think, you know, this is the point a lot of people reach that burnout. Okay, there's our other stuff switching, so that's good. And we're digging pretty fast, I think. We'll be here for the midnight hours, so we can check what happens then. But I think we'll probably, well, very possibly get to the reset this video. I'm not sure. We'll see. I mean, we are digging this stuff out pretty fast. I mean, we're going to have to, like, fix this in a minute, too, because it's getting just about out of reach, finally. I was up, actually hanging out in Cass's stream last night. I had the baby in my lap, and he was just being cranky, so I couldn't really do anything. I was having a hard time even just typing a few short sentences into the chat, so I could have probably had this all cleaned up last night if I had not had the baby. But my wife's like, I've got meetings all day tomorrow, I need to sleep. I'm like, okay, I can. You know, it was like 10 o'clock, so I had the baby up till like 1:30, and then you're like, you know, he's tired, he's hungry, so I'm like, you know, it's time to go, and it was my turn to sleep. Alright, crap in my throat. Alright, let's get down here. Yeah, they're supposed to be up here. No more messing around, man. Yesterday, like a lot of people had all these same kind of problems. Let me see, I'm going to turn this down a touch. I know it's pretty quiet, but I mean, it's not as loud as I think it is, but yeah, even Cass was saying he like started up his system and didn't realize the jigs were off for 2 cleanups. I'm like, wow. There's this guy right there. And then another person, I think it was Big FD, was the same, had something go wrong, like, you know, just slipping up everywhere. So it sounds like yesterday was one of those screw up days for a lot of people. Let's see what we can get out of this claim before we turn it over and get more gold out of it. Like, I'm hoping to reach 25k, but I won't be disappointed if we didn't. I knew this claim wouldn't have a ton of gold in it. I mean, there's like quite a few more squares. If I really wanted to, I could dig it out and push this up to say like 30, but I don't really want to use the time. I'd rather dig out a new claim and like open up like 30 squares. Okay, 968, not too bad. Let's go check our water, because I said I was going to earlier. Now we are down pretty low, but let's just fill her up while we're here. I almost wonder if I could do this whole season just on this, like... Well, I can't, because we have to, like, reset the claim. If I didn't have to reset the claim, I could run through a season with about 1 million gold, and that's it, but... We're not there. Okay, 34. We were at 50 something when we started, so I mean, we're going a little slow, but obviously we're not digging it our most efficient way. Let's see, this guy, we have to move him around. That's the view I want. I'm not moving him this far over, but well, at some point we probably will. They don't seem to want to go that far over. That's better, maybe. Can't ever tell how far that back is. Oops, that's what I wanted. Let's see how well that lines up. Good enough for me. Yeah, it's closer. Lots closer. I like it. I don't know where we had this. It seems kind of weird, but I'll get over it. Maybe we had it up higher. Whoops. Eh, let's have to deal with... Oh, not this, man. Come on. Really? So I think we were way out more in the front of this thing, like over here. Yeah, that kind of feels more like what we were at. I'm just bothered by the way it goes if it doesn't go right. So I got a little time to do some work, like do this recording. Wife is like half the family, more than half the family is gone out of the house. It's nice and quiet. In fact, there's only one son left in the house right now. Everyone else is gone. So, a rare treat that I get to be home kind of alone. Normally, you know, I'll go out wherever my wife goes, but I told her I didn't feel like going out today. You're supposed to click. There we go. Tank is empty. No, it's not. Love that. That's close enough. So we got basically 2 squares left and a little chunk. So at least 3 cleanouts, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, who knows. I mean, these squares each have been kind of giving about enough for 1 cleanup. And it's always good gold, so, you know. I gotta put in like, I don't know, 10K a day to make anything worth it. That would be nice, actually, if I could, like, the next few days, just put in 10K each day. Of course, today probably won't happen, mostly because I'm so close to the reset that I'll have to spend some, like an hour, not an hour, probably like 2 or 3 hours doing a reset. Maybe more. So I try to keep it pretty short. That's also why you see me doing a lot of bulldozing while I'm in the middle of the run, because I don't always want to sit there and bulldoze for 3 or 4 hours. So I'll do like just enough that I can start doing the work and then doze it as we go further along. And that works out. I don't know if it's faster or slower. I mean, no matter what you do, you got to put some time in dozing the dirt. At least if you want to dig fast, so. Damn it, what's my, okay, my wheel is still in the way. Or track, or skid, or whatever you want to call it. There we go. Kind of, now we're like almost hanging too far over. Well, this is working out quite nice. It's not that slow, I don't think. I mean, we're about to find out. We got 20 minutes before the midnight hour. We'll see how good I've been digging. I'm hoping it's between 3.5 and 4K. Would like it to be higher, but I'm just don't think I'm that fast at digging. Oh, we're back to our gravel pumps switching, but again, they seem to be like 50% ahead already, so. At least these should have enough gas to last before. You know, they won't run out before we get to the next cleanup. That's the other thing. Gotta fill these guys up too. It's almost to the point where I'm like, it's all too much. Let's just reset, call it a day. We'll see how I feel in the next 10 minutes and we'll go from there. Is it worth 1,000 extra ounces? I mean, it can be. Oh, I almost fell off there. I really got to watch how I'm digging. But we don't even have 2 squares left. I should try to move it back a little bit anyway. Let's see if it'll like move over any. Yeah, it's moving over. Here comes midnight. 3.3. It's decent. It's decent. I'd rather it be like 3.5 or 3.7 or 4.2, something like that, you know. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. I want it to dump better. We want to get all of our dirt, please. Okay, miners mosses are kicking over, so that's good too. But we need a bit to make sure the ST sluice box gets where it needs to get to. But we can fill this guy up pretty quick. Now we're like cleaning from all sides here. Okay, we're still able to dig here for a bit. Don't have to scoot back yet. What? Now I have no sound from the game, and that's never a good thing. The only time this happens is generally when there's a bug that it's hit, and then soon the game, something will happen and the game will crash, and then if you don't save, then you miss, miss some digging. So I'm gonna save there. In fact, I'll just pause and restart the game because like I don't even like playing it without the sound. So I'll be right back. Okay, just making sure everything's turned back on. In fact, it looks like we're good enough. We can do the whole swapping as well. Almost worried thinking I forgot to switch these. Wait, what? They're at 97%. Let's go, people. I'm waiting. I ain't got time for this crap. Alright, finally, my gosh. That looks full, but let's take a look. Yeah, it actually is. Okay. Ah. Aha. I missed. Alright, another cleanup done. Another 940 into the bank. Well, let's check it out. I clicked the wrong button, but we can check it out. Climbing up, almost got classy games, man. Our seasonal, how's that look? Also climbing up slowly. I wouldn't mind getting into the 30k zone, but Got 18%. Maybe we can get another clean out done here. So the one thing is there's about 4 squares that are, you know, this next row here. 2 of them have some kind of bits of, you know, but if I don't bulldoze and I just send it all through, it might be okay. I'm considering it. Might give me another like 4 or 5k. That would put me close to the 30k. And do a reset. I do just like, some days I hate to have to like run and reload all these things, but it can be worth it. Yeah, I don't know what causes that bug, but every time it's ever happened where the sound goes completely dead, I've played the game on, and then at some point it just crashes and you end up losing some of your digging. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna nip it in the butt and restart the game before that happens. And now we're good to go again. I almost think it might be part of the problem might be from like the autosave, but I don't know if it was trying to autosave right at that time. That or maybe it's something with switching sounds. I don't know. I just know that I've had many occasions that it's done that and then messed up my game. It's like I'm in a bit of a digging groove now, so it's kind of nice. If I had all things set up, I could keep running. I mean, they're not like a 3,000 ounce square though. So probably like 700-800 ounces per square. They are higher, you know, like they have more dirt volume in them. So even if they're like 1900, it's not the same as digging one of these that's 1900. In fact, it's way, it might even be like 700 ounces is all we'll get out of it. I don't know. Am I interested in doing that? I don't know. Why not? I think what I got here is enough for me. I won't complain too loud. I got enough dirt here to get the job done. Get her done. I don't know if we're going to get this back far enough to reach it. I mean, we should be able to. Haven't even extended the third thing yet. Actually, none of them are extended. They're just all closed up. Barely fit in here till just now. Guess I could wait, do that a little later as we get closer to it. I mean, we're keeping up really well. We're 24% up, so. Oh, but you know what might... Shoot. I just realized that these other ones, yeah, have 4%. That's it. They're like much lower than the other one, because I would, yeah, see, that's 1%. We got to fill them up. Dang it, we're so close to that. Well, that's filled up, so can I... Let's get over here. I actually kind of like to turn these off when I'm using this because it's so slow, but it is not too far, dude. It reached just fine. Dumb piece of garbage. Make me back up. How full is it? Well, it's not too full, but see, also sometimes they'll get like this where they're full, or they run out of gas, and then I forget to like turn them back on, and so we lose dirt just dumping into the hoppers here as well. So that's not going down, but it ain't going up either, so I guess that's good. The gas is going up. That's all we're... I don't know. We may not get through there. So we might have to go that way. This is why I dropped the big green fuel cans down. That just makes it easier, but I didn't want to do it here because we've hardly even got back there. We're just barely scratching the surface of this claim, but it's out of gold. So the fuel is low. I wonder if that's in the truck. I don't know. The fuel is low everywhere. Leave me alone. Yeah, truck's a little low, but... No, you piece of garbage. Oh. That kind of helped us a little bit. At this point, I might just leave the truck down here. Although it is what I use to get it, you know, go back up to the top. So, I don't know. We'll see. Didn't fill the truck up, did I? Should do that. Don't roll back anymore. That won't be good. Oh, come on. If you grab it and turn too fast, you lose it. Alrighty-dighty. Let's get cracking on. We are close to resetting this claim. Went the wrong way. Hey, we're back to digging. Yay! Maybe we should have just stayed there and try to get that dirt out of there. Will I ever get it? Actually, I think that did it. I probably should have stayed here and repositioned this guy. Dang it. Okay, that's the one I want. Well, don't do it like that. That dumb dirt's in my way. Alright, well. Damn it. Go down. That should line up pretty good, I think. Those last two squares aren't ones we're digging out. I just highlighted them for no reason, really. Okay, let's... I guess glad I left that dirt there. It's helping out. All right, let's get our dirt put in and get this job done. Low on fuel. Now, probably one of the other machines that I'm using for light. It's about to go out. That should be the last time we position this thing. We are near the end. So a triple clean out and a reset. That's going to be good. I mean, maybe there's enough here for one more. Let me see what these last two look like. We could, if we had to, we could dig into one to get some more gold if we needed, just to do a quad. All depends. I think everything is switched. I didn't watch. There was a whole bunch of messages that came up. Oh, we're still there? Really? Wow. Alright, we'll just keep dumping dirt in. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. That's how far along our... That'd be a problem. We don't have extra buckets under there. I was with how far along the jigs are. They'll probably fill up twice before we get everything filled. But I don't think I have enough buckets over there. Still waiting on the ST sluice box. We're just still now barely getting to the... I can't reach that, but that's fine. So I hear that ships at sea are coming out with a few new ships in November, so gonna have to get back into that one and get some money, because I bet you they're all tier 3 ships, which means they're gonna be much more expensive. So I gotta get in there and get some money. This guy, he's almost out of fuel, but okay, I went the wrong way. We're just gonna hop out and run over. Yeah, they're only at 53, but still. They're already half full. Well, we can get it in there. Just thinking about that one, because the setup for that one's a bit far, so it takes a little longer to do it than say this one, because this one I can pretty well fly through, even if I miss like 10 times. My god, it was blue the whole time, dude. Fuck you, then. Wow, that really sucked. Well, that's nice and full, so I think we'll just start dumping away and not worry about finding the second bucket up here, because it's going to be empty. Come on. We'll run by and get this one then. Let's see, it goes over here. Darn it. Oops. Alright, let's... Oh, 955, we'll take it. So where are we at? Everything's looking good. 50% up there, 75 down here. Well, I'm gonna say there's probably enough dirt here to get a quad done. Yeah, we're over our time, but I don't really care. I'm not. As long as my... Once I get some time to continue to record, I'll record. And since ain't no one home, at least not for a while, anyway, I know that when she gets home, she'll want to hang out, so... My days are numbered. Not my days, my minutes are numbered. So we may not get to the reset because I gotta go and like smelt down a chunk load of gold right there. That's kind of the one thing that's like a benefit if you get like, say you clear out a whole claim before you start your seasonal, you got like 15 million, then you don't have to waste the time there. But I needed to get started on this so that I could have more days to do it, because I knew that I would be like slacking in some days, because I always do. I kind of get a burnout. It's also why I end up doing other videos, partly, but also partly because it's a variety channel, so I gotta keep up all the awesome videos I do. But I'd burn out. I just like some days sit down here and do not feel like playing this game at all. And then there's other days I just can't wait to sit down here and dig out what's left in the claim and reset. Like today, I'm like, dude, I am resetting today, and that's all there is to it. So, here we are. 4 cleanups in, almost, and soon to be reset. I'm pretty happy. It's gone well, this digging. We'll be over the 25k I was hoping to get out of here, and don't really have to fight to get any extra dirt. We'll have plenty to fill up the... I'm hoping to spend maybe only 5 million getting a good claim, but we'll see how it goes. Cass was telling me that it's not a good map pool, and there's not really many good maps, so be prepared to spend like 10 or 15 million to get a good map. I'm like, oh man, not what I wanted to hear. You just rained on my parade, brother. Well, I'm kind of unlike them. They're way more picky about the map they take, but I understand why. I mean, like, if I can get a map that's got like 50k gold in it, you know, it's way better digging than what I just did here. Because now I got to split my time between another cleanup. I mean, another reset where they'll still just be digging out that 50k lot. So it makes sense, but if you ain't got the money, you got to do what you got to do. Okay, there's the buckets. So just a few more minutes, we'll have the rest of the wash plant caught up. This particular season, it was less about burnout and the fact that I was like, was waiting for these games to come out with those, with the DLC or coming out, you know, releasing in early access. I just hadn't realized they were coming out this month. So, you know, been kind of busy, so wasn't keeping track of everything. But that happens sometimes. Whatever. I hope I don't need to scoop back anymore before we get a fill up. but we'll see, because we are now kind of having trouble hitting it, but well, not yet, but we will if we have to scoot back again. Well, I'd rather not be doing this, but I gotta do this, so let's scoot that up a bit. Darn it. Gotta watch which one I'm using. I think that's gonna work. I've gone the wrong way again. How's this? It's at 84. See, we're so close. Let's trying to keep it all in this good gold stuff, but that should be enough to have the ST sluice box, which I think that's about 15 shovelfuls. I'll put a few extra in for good measure. So like I said, I could dig these two out, and there's 4 up here I could dig. But I'm not feeling it. Just not feeling it. I'm just gonna roll on up here, see where this ST sluice box guy is. Probably like 90 something. Yeah, he's in there. See, by the time we get the mat switched, we'll be good to go. So that's a quad for y'all peoples. Not something I normally do, but I normally don't have so much time, but that's easily about 4K put in today. Makes me happy. I would like it to be like 6 more K, but I just don't think that'll happen due to the fact that it's reset day. Yes. I'm hoping to get a good claim. So one thing I have to remember is to make sure to clean out all the buckets, because they will disappear. And these guys are like 50% full again, so I definitely don't want to like forget them. Might as well just grab this bucket as well. We'll about throw that in there. I think we would have lost some. Is he at 10 or 12? Where's this one go? I guess it doesn't matter. Don't need to put them back. Everything's going. So we'll let that clear, and then we'll put the ST sluice box ones in. And we want to put these mats back up in here so that they stay. At least they should stay, I think. Not really going to worry about the nuggetators because I just rebuy them. I really don't feel like taking the time to go and take them somewhere and pick them back up. 957 works for me. Let's see. Let's get these guys cleaned up. All right. So that will hold its gold. These guys will hold their gold. I mean, we could. I don't want to. It'll get back in there at some point. Not a big deal. Got 250 on that one. All right, sweet. Well, that's it for this claim. I'm not going to actually do any more, like, digging. But we don't have enough gold to do much, so let's go somewhere that... I not... Okay, don't I have that open? Well, I will pause it here, come back, see what we can do, see how much time I got. So I will be back in a little bit. Okay, so I've got about 9 million, and it's time to reset this claim. There's not much left on it I want. So let's go check out what we can get. Nighthawk, just gotta make sure. Don't really own any other one, but you know. 1, 2, 4. Let's just see if 5 will be enough to give us a glimpse of the good gold. 27, 26, 25, 3K. What are we seeing again? This is almost the same setup as before. Like some good gold there, but... And it looks like there's not much to clean off. But let's do a couple more. I don't think this is the one though. SS wanted to see there. 3K, 33, 29. It's about the same setup as I just had. So it's a no-go. We're resetting. It's got some different gold here. 26, 35. That's okay. 37. What? Okay. I think so far I'm liking what I see. All right, let's do a few more. 2K. I mean, 2 million in, we might have what we need. So that's 15 already. Oops, that's not what I wanted. that's where we're at. Clicking all the wrong buttons, but hey, we're up to 40K. That's putting us almost only 100K away. But see, this is a much, I mean, there's a way more gold in here to dig out, so that's a good looking thing. And so many over 3,000. Very nice. Yes, I think this is the one. I don't think this is the one that I'm taking anyway. I don't know if there's going to be a better one or not, but this one's looking good enough to dig, so. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, it's almost complete. Look at that. There's so many more. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Oh no. 1, 2. That's 20 just there. There's quite a few on the outside, so how are these ones? Still looking good. So there's a couple of places I'll probably drill. Well, I mean, it's good gold even up here, dude. Seriously, wow. I don't know. That's like, it's time consuming to get it from up there. But this is a pretty, in my opinion, this is a great one. So like if you catch it, I would say take it. You know, if you even get up here, there is almost 30 squares to dig out. But we'll leave it there. I'll get things set up. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. If you want to help the channel out, you can do so by becoming part of the OMG gang. Otherwise, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.